so, ladies and gentlemen, they were so impressed by Father Moses. You remember the story. Moses grabbed the rod, and the rod grabbed prayer, and prayer grabbed faith, and faith grabbed mercy, and mercy grabbed the Father, and the Father grabbed the Son, and the Son grabbed the Spirit, and the Spirit grabbed nature, and the nature grabbed the wind, and the wind grabbed the billows, and the billows shook the waves, and the children of Israel walked over on dry land. And when they got over on dry land, they looked back over, and Moses, they saw the waves go up 50 feet high, and then they saw that the waves laid down like a blanket over a baby in the middle of the winter. And when they got hungry, God threw dinner rolls out of the sky and fed them. And when they got thirsty, he made bitter water turn sweet. And ladies and gentlemen, they thought that they was going to always be up but never be down. They thought they was going to always be right but never be wrong. They were so caught up in the goodness of God that they was blinded all and caught up in God's favor. And so they stopped being faithful because they was caught up in the favor of God. And some of y'all in this house today, if you look down the walls, and if you look down the lanes of memory, and if you pull back the blinds of retrospect, there were some times in your life you was too caught up in the favor of God. Y'all ain't gonna talk back to me in here, and you stop being faithful. Y'all ain't gonna sin in because you forgot about when you were struggling. There was time when you were struggling. Some of y'all are too caught up in God's favor, but every now and then you got to go back to the place when you were struggling, when you were eating pork and beans and hot dog for dinner. Y'all ain't got to send it. When you was wearing hand-me-down clothes, but now since you got a nice job, now since you got a nice place to live, now since you got a nice car to ride in, you have been blinded by God's favor, and you have stopped being faithful.